It's time for Dents and Dreams, a paintless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PDR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Bideen, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started. Indeed. Tonight, we have none other than the amazing admins of the PDR for Crypto group, Danny, D. Dents, Espinal, and Jesse Brause. How you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Doing great. Can't complain.
You seem pretty damn sure about that one, Danny. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So, in case people don't know, Danny, who are you? Where are you from? What you do? How long you been pushing? Yada, yada.
Well, if you guys don't know me, you're not a PDR guy. No, I'm just joking. I'm Danny Espinal. I'm from Danbury, Connecticut. Been a PDR guy for, this is my 20th year. Yeah, just simple guy, you know, doing the best I can every day, learning from everybody. And now that we're talking about crypto, that's my next hobby, close thing to do. So, yep, that's me.
Love it. How long you been? How long you had your toes dipped in the crypto world?
Right now, probably, let's see, was it 07? I think I started.
Damn.
Yeah, so, you know, I got my feet wet there, you know, just.
All right. We're going to circle back to that. We got to introduce Jesse, and then we'll get into crypto from there.
Yep.
So Jesse, tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and
I'm Jesse Brause. I'm just a dent guy from Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been doing dents since 1998. You do the math. My brain's fried. But that's how long I've been doing dents.
Love it, love it. 23 years. And Matt Armaggio, whatever his name is. Nobody seems to know anymore. What up, Dragos? So, and since 1998, that's 23 years, if my math is correct. And you told me a little bit earlier, and I just think it's really cool. So you've been you pushed in Germany. Have you pushed anywhere else in the world other than Germany, internationally?
Yeah. Been to Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Canada, France, Switzerland, Amsterdam.
Hot damn.
Yeah, been around.
Damn, Jesse, you've been out there, huh? Quietly.
Yeah.
Quiet.
You've been out there quietly.
Sneaking around.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, I've been to Australia 4 or 5 times, I think. New Zealand twice. Yeah.
Jackpot.
Nice.
Now, without offending anyone, I mean, I don't know what your foreign policy is like, but do you have a favorite country you pushed in?
And New Zealand, hands down. South Island, New Zealand, Christchurch, amazing. I'll never forget it, man. It's a great country, amazing country down there.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Were you an extra in the Lord of the Rings? Did you time that right? That's where they shot that movie, right?
It was, yeah. I think they filmed it on the North Island, though. People are a little bit shorter up there.
Yeah.
I'm too tall.
So, yeah. There I go again, showing my nerd, talking about Lord of the Rings. As long as we're going to be nerdy, let's go all the way.
Might as well.
So now we'll get into the nerdy portion of the show. And so when did you start messing around with crypto?
So my buddy, as I was telling you, had a Bitcoin mining rig back in 2008 or 9 when Ron Paul was running. So we were over there watching him run this crazy doohickey-majig, and like, what the hell is that? It's like, it's Bitcoin, son, Bitcoin. I'm like, oh, all right, what's that do? They're like, I don't know, but I'm just mining it. And, you know, he got into it and what it was. Like, all right, that sounds pretty cool. So I started following it from there, and I bought my first Bitcoin in 2017.
Hot damn. So your buddy was mining it in 09-ish?
Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah.
What kind of plane does he have now? What are we?
He is that fractional statistic of a person who no longer has access to the hard drive that he mined his Bitcoin on.
Oh,
He is that guy. He's that guy. Unfortunately, he's going through so many computers, and he just. I mean, he was a nerd at to that, 4 or 5 towers. He was making music. So, the hard drives just disappeared, and so did the Bitcoin. So, yeah, regret.
Yeah,
dang it.
Regret.
Just like that guy, what is it, in Europe or something? He's looking for his hard drive or something like that.
In a dump or something?
Yeah, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
In a dump? That's a whole nother kind of Bitcoin mining, I guess. You're at the garbage dump trying to find your old hard drive.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
So, yeah.
Well,
we're talking hundreds of Bitcoins. So, yeah. That one hurts.
that would hurt.
That one hurts. So take that as a lesson, boys and girls. Save your hard drives.
Yeah. Or get a cold wallet or what have you. And Danny, you said since 2007 you started dabbling around?
Yeah, I didn't get into Bitcoin. The funny thing is, and that's funny, Jesse, I just got into Bitcoin now. But from the profits I made from my other coins, I just started dabbling in it. I should have got back in it a little bit more, but I'm heavily into XRP, Cardano, and they made me, good profits. But yeah, I started in 2007 when I was like, let me just throw $500 here. Let's see what happens. Next thing you know, this thing is moving. I'm like, okay, and just keep, investing in it. And I actually made some good profit. That I'm buying the wife and I are buying in DR back in our homeland, gave me enough to put a down payment on what we're getting, so I'm like, shit, so this thing is really, so this year, beginning of this year, I really started. And then Dogecoin or, Dogecoin, they call it, I got in it real early, and people, it's a shit coin, that's what they call it, but it's a shit coin and it's 25 cents, but literally that thing I made some good profit. So I took money from that and I bought others and I kept investing in the other ones. And man, dude, I'm thankful. And meeting Jess too, giving me some ideas. I mean, really, like the profits that I made, there's no way in the bank I was not gonna make it. And this is within like a whole year, kind of, the last bit of it. I don't know if you guys probably went through the same things,
I just made my first crypto purchase this April. It's the first time I purchased anything in the crypto world. And so I'm just dabbling and learning. But, I just feel like the more I learn and the more I know, I feel like, we need to educate our PDR brothers and sisters because there is so much, I feel like, on the horizon. And, you guys have been in it for much longer than me. What up, Drogo? But I feel like even at this point right now, we're still super early in the crypto game, and there's a long way for it to go, and there's going to be a lot more money coming in, and the early adopters are going to be the ones that win. So maybe we should go. I don't know. Do either one of you have a good synopsis for the absolute novice, like who doesn't even understand what the hell is cryptocurrency? You're going to take this digital coin and turn it into real money. I mean, Don Kavanaugh in the house. But I mean, so do you have a good, I got to quit messing around, a good synopsis, a good overview of what is cryptocurrency for the people that don't
I'll let
know.
you handle that, Jess.
So there's there's two parts to the crypto aspect. You've got blockchain technology and you've got various crypto assets. So it's important to differentiate between the two because a lot of people get them confused. and NFTs as well. So we got three aspects, but cryptocurrency is basically digital assets that either perform some sort of function via a smart contract or are a store of digital wealth like Bitcoin. And those are confirmed on what's called a blockchain, which is basically technology that is like a checkbook register, where what you put in and put out is tracked and confirmed and verified on a network. And you can go back and look at that at any point in time and see what wallet was sent, what and where it went at any point in time. It cannot be changed, it's immutable. So it's permanent and it's forever. And with Bitcoin, you have inflationary and deflationary, or not with Bitcoin, but with crypto assets, you've got inflationary and deflationary aspects of the token. And Bitcoin is what's called a non-inflationary token because there's a limited supply. You can't make any more Bitcoin once it's done being mined. So it's a scarce asset. So therefore it derives value from its scarcity. It is currently, in my opinion, probably the scarcest asset on the planet. Nobody knows how much gold is left in the ground because we're still digging up gold out of the ground. Same with silver, platinum, titanium, uranium. Nobody knows. So it's based on the market. So with cryptocurrencies, with Bitcoin, it's a store of wealth. You can send it anywhere on the planet instantly for pennies on the dollar. So it's transferable, which makes it a perfect currency. It's almost a perfect currency. Yeah. And with inflationary tokens, which Ethereum used to be, those had aspects that you could give to people to make rules, create smart contracts where XYZ needs to happen before it is paid out. So it's creating new ways to pay people. And one of the things it could potentially do is eliminate the need for lawyers because of the need for contract negotiations. It's all right there in cryptocurrency. So once a contract is null and void, then it's broken. There's no need for an attorney to get involved. As far as creation, the same things go for that too. And you can track a shipment from Hong Kong, China to San Francisco, California, and track it in real time. And it'll be logged and saved on the blockchain and can't be changed. So in case the ship was, hijacked or something like that and went back, you can't change the trajectory of that on the Bitcoin so it can be traced, or the cryptocurrency asset. So it's multifaceted, it's transferable, it's limited, and it's not limited. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. That is a great synopsis. The one word that you seem to have excluded, it was my favorite word when it comes to cryptocurrency, and that is decentralized. So when we talk about decentralized assets, all of these confirmations on the blockchain are happening through nodes, they call them, or basically personal computers and or mining rigs set up across the world, and they are all acting as one to verify all these transactions, and it eliminates the need for the bank or the middleman, and that too will that's what brings power back to the general population and decentralizes it over the
I left that out kind of on purpose.
Okay.
I don't believe that Bitcoin is no longer decentralized.
Okay.
I don't think there's the decentralization aspect where you own your own tokens, and there's the decentralization aspect where nobody owns a certain number of shares or something like that. But most of the popular tokens are held by whales. And in my opinion, that's centralization. These guys control the market. So
true.
I agree with you that it is, but I left that out on purpose because I don't necessarily believe that Bitcoin in particular is decentralized. It's decentralized that anybody can do it, anybody can own it, anybody can do what they want with it, but there's too many people that control a large amount of Bitcoin, as you can tell by the volatility, within the market.
True enough. Well, that's
and a lot of wallets, Coinbase they'll give. So what I just try to tell people about cryptocurrencies, do your homework. Start dabbling in it. There's a lot of info on, there's good info and bad info, but do your homework. But like Coinbase has a part where they're educational, where they're teaching you what's this, what's that, so you have, you get familiarized with it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the Coinbase Learn or the Coinbase Earn, and you can earn, whatever, $6, $8, $10 worth of various coins by watching a couple videos and going through that. And then,
and then there's actually an educational part, but you go and follow, and it tells you, and it starts from the beginning. It's pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's one way of knowing what that coin does.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it's been a fun ride, man. And I thank God that I dabbled in it. I think most people that are investing in it will say the same thing, because I don't know, just money is just being stagnant. Now look, inflation. Everybody wasn't talking about inflation. Now everything is all like, what the freak? Everywhere you go is like, holy smokes. So.
Well, I mean, the more money they print, the less valuable it becomes. And, like Jesse said, with Bitcoin, they got a 21 million. Is that right? 21 million max.
Max. Yeah.
Yeah. Max.
Yeah. And, like I said earlier, my buddy lost his Bitcoin on a hard drive. So those Bitcoins are gone forever. They're going forever. So there's even less Bitcoin than 21 million. When it's all said and done, there's going to be less than the actual 21 million, which just makes it more valuable because there's less of it.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
So
what would you guys say? What would you say to the novice? Like where would, if you were going to tell your, I don't know, your nephew or somebody to start to get into Bitcoin, where would you direct them first?
Well, Danny, where would you go?
Well, for me, that's good. And I'll answer it first because I'm still a novice. I learned a lot from Jesse, but myself is what I try to tell everyone is, again, like I'm repeating myself, but, do your homework. Like, if you're going to follow somebody on YouTube, make sure this guy has thousands of followers. And don't just go, and okay, let's say that person says something. Well, make sure another person said that. Find out what that, like XRP. I'm heavily into XRP. It's made me good money. What it does, and they're talking about it more. That it just do your homework before you invest on it. Don't be afraid. I mean, if you are going to start, it's just like anything. I mean, you're just going by faith, actually, because you're investing, right? To me, what I'm invested, I mean, I've never seen growth like I've seen it, and I just tell people, just do your homework, ask. I mean, you'll probably talk about that, but we have our Facebook page, and then we talk in there. Sometimes Jess put something on, Tony also put something on there, and this is not, what do we got to say? Like everybody,
well, it's not financial advice. It's videos this is for educational and informational purposes only.
Thank you. Because so no, it's like you put it's just go do your homework on it. It's ADA. Oh, what is it? Okay, let me go see. Oh, I like it. Okay. Next thing you know, it's moving because maybe, Jesse saw something, Tony saw something, I saw something. Like, no, listen, it's been going up, and then, it's out there. Information's out there. It's just that you got to do a little bit of homework. So,
yeah, definitely.
How you doing, Jess?
So there's a lot of new people coming into crypto, and it's moving. Things are moving really fast, and a lot of people start to panic. And the first thing that you got to understand is this is very emotional. And I know a lot of Dent guys are really attached to their money. So the first thing I got to say is don't invest what you can't afford to lose. You're more than welcome to gamble, but I would strongly recommend going to Vegas to do that instead, because cryptocurrency will rip your face off. So if you're cool with that, then cryptocurrency is a great place to invest your money in. And I would suggest starting with the safe spaces. with a good reputable exchange like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, one of those three. If you're in New York, you can't get on Gemini, so forget about it. But Kraken and Coinbase are good places to start. And since this is not financial advice, you need to determine, how heavy you want your portfolio to be. In Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. So those are the three categories that I personally have my portfolio broken out to. So, I'm heavy in, either Bitcoin, I'm either heavy in Ethereum, or I'm heavy in altcoins. And my portfolio is constantly changing with the market. And I'm trading with a certain set of money as well. So if you're going to trade, you need to be prepared to have a separate account from your holding account. And then if you can decide to just trade or hold, it's probably better to start off just holding for now. Holding is the safest and most guaranteed way to profits right now at this point. That would guarantee you won't get liquidated if you're leverage trading, which I don't recommend doing. So DCA into tokens for your holding, which is dollar cost averaging. As the price of the cryptocurrencies go in or down, you set a certain schedule of how much crypto asset you want to buy at a particular time in the future. You do it weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. I buy every 2 weeks, no matter what it is. I've got a set amount, and every 2 weeks I get an alert on my phone that says you bought X amount of Bitcoin, and it's right there. So I'm constantly buying. And then you just keep that in your hold bag, and you pull that off the exchanges, and you save it and hold it and just let it go. And then if you start trading, there you go. If you start trading, you'll start seeing things like this, these charts, these line charts. And this is basically, the psychology of Twitter. OG, I like it. The Wall Street cheat sheet. That's what it is. It all follows a cycle. And right now,
smart money buys here.
Yeah,
it goes up, and then euphoria. This is where I buy. And then this is me in April. I'm not kidding. This is where I buy. This is me in April. I buy up here, and then it crashes, and I'm like, oh, screw that. I'm selling.
A lot of people.
Yep.
So just know that these things are going to go up and down and up and down, and
that's the volatility. That's the volatility right there. When you see that, think of volatility, because look at the words they use. You've got hope, and on the opposite side of hope, you've got panic. Like, holy shit, I've been exposed. I need to take a break. All right, that is volatility right there. So if you can be absolutely hopeful, and then be absolutely thrilled, and then have your heart rip from your chest and be okay with it, then welcome to cryptocurrency. I would love to take your bags.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
there was some this year, there was times I was like, I'm just whistling like, oh, yeah, okay, that I'm down that much. Okay, cool. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, I'm looking on top of the hill. I'm like, holy smokes, it came up again. A lot of people probably couldn't stomach that, but that's what crypto is. I mean, it's volatile, but you're still making gains, man. You're still making gains.
Not for the weak. Not
for
the
the best,
Yeah, time is on our side, as they say, and with the amount of people and the amount of money coming into the crypto space, I mean, what's the total market cap for crypto right now? Is like 3 trillion. 3 trillion.
2.4.
2.4.
Yeah. So the highest is, I think, is 2.7. I mean, 2.5 is the highest, right, Jesse? I think
it's 2. I think you're right. 2.7. I think was the high.
2.7, 2.5. So we're close to the high, and then there's more exposure. If you notice, it's been out there more. Bitcoin, crypto. They're talking even. I mean, on the stock market, and even companies are even starting to talk about it. And
there's
they were
more and more people talking about a Bitcoin or an Ethereum ETF that is going to be hitting the stock market, which I will definitely grab in my IRA if I can.
Yeah, that's going to be hope. Yeah,
we'll see.
Just
We'll
like
see.
that.
But yeah, that's me on the hope side of that chart over there.
Yeah, it'll come hard and fast, and then you will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so there are 2.5 trillion in the Don wants to talk about Cardano. We'll talk about ADA. Cardano is another blockchain separate from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it is running a couple bucks right now. And yeah, a lot of optimism surrounding that. What's the guy's name? Hodgkinson? I can't say it, but he was.
Yeah.
He worked at Ethereum, or was one of the co-founders, I guess. And Cardano is supposed to be faster and better than Ethereum. Yada yada. I don't know. You know.
I mean, he's asking me.
Could it go to 1,000 in 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5. I don't know, man. Cardano, that's a heavy market cap coin. There's a lot of those ADAs out there. I don't know, man. It's 218 right now. I mean, it's
been fluctuating.
Anything's possible.
It would have been nice if he started invested at 200K when it was like under $1 the other day.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much bought it at the top, and that's the problem. That's the thing with retail is, they buy in at the absolute worst times. They buy on hype and they buy on FOMO. And I'm constantly telling the groups, like, listen, you got to put your emotions down and don't go chasing these things. And this guy right here, I mean, if he bought at 240, I mean, he bought it at the top. And when you don't understand what you're doing, as Danny says, you got to do your own research. He bought it $1. I mean, he still bought it at the top. I mean, we're $1. That's 50%.
Oh, he bought it at $1.
So, I mean,
he said he bought it at $1. Okay.
Yeah, if he bought it at 20 cents, yeah, that's one thing. But it's going up because people are talking about it. But it can very well crash back down to 20 cents where it came from.
Yep.
So. I'm looking at the TA, and yeah, it can pump, but when the market crashes, when Bitcoin finally does what it does, and everybody takes their profits, then it's going to go right back down way below $1. And that's the thing that people don't understand is buying into these coins now, and if they don't sell them when the bull run's over with, they're going to be holding a lot of tears, and they're going to be salty tears because they're going to lose a lot of money. And the cycles is important to understand. And if you don't understand the cycles of cryptocurrency, then there's a reason that a lot of people were celebrating when Bitcoin hit $12,000 because of the bull run back in 2017. People were buying Bitcoin at 12 and 14 going up to the top. So they were holding bags of Bitcoin underwater for 2 years, 3 years. So yeah, buying at the wrong time will just absolutely get you destroyed. And not knowing the cycles of the asset that you're in or the overall market that you're in is even worse. That's why it's important to get into a group so you can see these things and share the information that you're getting. Because the market moves so fast, and without a support network, I mean, you're left doing your own research, and by the time you figure out something you want to buy, man, the token's probably already did it 2, 3, 4, 5x, and you're too late. So that's the power of the network of social media and the Facebook group that we've got going on. I haven't been as busy as I want to be, but as I get settled down, I'll start updating more. But yeah, it's volatile for a reason, and holding it and hoping it are two different things, man. Don't hold and hope. Don't hold and hope. Be confident in what you're doing.
Donnie Kavanaugh, what's the best move if I want to throw $10,000 at it? Won't be holding anyone responsible.
Thanks for that, Mark.
This is not financial advice. Shows for entertainment and information
there you
purposes only.
Buy Bitcoin, man. Just buy Bitcoin.
I mean, you answered that, Jess. I mean, if 10 grand, I mean, there's coins out there that's still good. I mean,
man, just buy the tried and true. Buy the popular ones, man. Just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Unless you're going to babysit these turds, it's like herding cats. I mean, you're herding cats basically.
Yeah,
You're
because
either
even I think people are afraid to invest right now in Bitcoin because okay, let's say it's 50 what's it at now? 57?
57
Yeah.
4.
54?
Yeah,
Yeah, and it
57 4.
fluctuates. So
57,400. Yeah.
so you figure, oh man, I don't even have one Bitcoin. No, well, it's going by percentage now. So,
Yeah.
you can still invest in Bitcoin and still make money,
Right.
and Ethereum. But like now, what I've been seeing, because one goes up, the other one goes down, I have a balance. I think I'm invested in like 10 different kinds. And I can see everything being steady. And if everything goes up, obviously, then the whole thing goes up. But I've seen where like I was in Solana, that I made some good profit this year in that. And I got in there late, but the other ones were kind of stagnant, and I stayed in there. But it's just like Jesse says, Ethereum, Bitcoin, right now, Cardano, I think what's Cardano, fourth now? Or,
Third.
or
I
third?
thought it was third. I
Or
thought it
third.
jumped. Tether.
Yeah.
I'll pull up, as some people like to call it,
Yeah.
coin
Number
market
4.
crap. Or should I pull up Nomics? Nomics is.
Yeah, there's
What do
a
you
few.
like for a market? Oh, look, Nomics has hex on it. Here
Oh,
we
to
go.
check what the cryptos and stuff? Like,
Here we go.
what do you use, Jesse? Are you using a coin market?
Yeah, use CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko.
Yeah, CoinGecko, that one. I like that one too.
Yeah. And then if I'm trading shitcoins,
And
usually
it tells you what's trading. Yeah, put it on there. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, have you guys heard of this hex at all? Has anybody heard of hex?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That one I haven't heard.
What are your thoughts on that? Because CoinMarketCap doesn't list it.
Right.
The guy who started it, if you've ever watched any of his videos, he's a very polarizing figure. We'll just say that, Richard Hart. And I don't know what to make of him. I have some hex in my portfolio, but I don't know if it's something I should hold on to or get out when I can't. But I got it very cheap, so I'm just kind of sitting and waiting.
Yeah, that's one thing I've found out. Is just be patient. Also, you have to be patient. Even if it goes up 1,000%, it's like be patient. I mean, it's so volatile. It can go up and it could go down the next day too. But I don't know. I just be patient.
Yeah, I never saw this before. The 7-day price prediction. Shiba Inu 7-day price prediction is 6233. Double your money.
Tony, Tony.
This is
Jesse,
not
I know you don't
financial
believe in that one.
advice.
Do you have that, Jesse?
What?
Not
Shiba?
financial advice.
The shitcoin Shibu.
Oh, I traded. I don't have any.
Yeah. I know a kid here in my town. Well, he's kind of like family, like fourth cousin, but he's a millionaire because of that coin. I don't, yeah, dude. I'm like, he got in there when, like, dude. I was like, God bless you.
I hope you took profits. Get that money, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. I admittedly I have a fair amount of Shiba, and I'm a Shiba. How do you, I'm a believer. I am. I think it's going to do well. They've just instituted utility with a burning mechanism to make it a deflationary coin. So he laughs. So every time somebody buys something utilizing Shiba Inu, it will burn 1% of that transaction, and you can use shopping.io to buy it on Amazon, yada yada yada. I love that you're trying not to laugh at me so hard right now, Jesse.
No.
Tell me why I'm so dumb.
Oh man, hey, it's if you're making money off of it, go for it, man. fucking just let it run. You know, have fun with it. That's. But I get what you're saying, man. I'm not into this for the tech. A lot of these guys are in for the tech. They believe in the long haul, and I am in for the tech. I think it's got a lot of benefits. But I don't think most of these assets are going to, survive, when the market crashes. So, you get caught with your pants down some of these tokens, man. They move way too fast. And these shit coins, I mean, they move like lightning. Next thing you know, you're up, 200%. You're like, what the fuck just happened? And then, you blink in an eye and half that is gone in an instant. So, I love it. I mean, that's why I think cryptocurrency. But, when it comes down to, brass tacks, you're going to get your ball smashed with a hammer holding some of these shit coins when the market dumps. And a lot of retail is in these shit coins, and they still haven't taken profits, man. They still think these coins are going to go to, 50 cents, $1, and they're holding and hoping, and holding and hoping is going to get you wrecked. So take your profits, boys and girls. Take your profits. If
Yes,
you're up
that's a good one.
Get them.
That's good that you said that, Jesse. Yeah, because I see that a lot. Take your profits. Learn how, and don't be afraid. But you have to take a profit, And then when it's low, you buy more,
Nobody
this
can
way, at
time
least,
the top. Nobody can time the top. I mean, it's better to have a plan and understand that is you want to have a plan, and one of those plans could be tap in at a certain level you're going to sell 10%, and another level you're going to sell another 10%, at another price point you're going to sell another 10%. You're slowly laddering out, selling off your position.
You, what's up?
So that's a plan to have, and you buy in the same way. You buy $200 or $400 or $1,000, whatever your budget is, every 2 weeks, and you're laddering in just like you're laddering out.
Yep. Yes, sir. It makes sense, and I did that with Hex because I did get in early enough, and I had some, and then I FOMO'd in, and I'm a little above even from where I FOMO'd in at, but we'll see. So it's a learning process, and again, if it does go to zero, I'm not going to lose the house or anything, but
Exactly. Listen, I'll put it this way. I was thinking earlier, and I was like, what am I going to say? Stuff. I mean, as an advice, but it's like, I'd rather be investing my money right now in crypto because we buy so much junk out there, and we're all at fault of it. We got stuff at home that we don't even use, or if we did use, is once or twice. So I'd rather put my money in crypto and see it go than just buying junk. You know what I'm saying? If that's like a hope for someone to start in cryptocurrency, because you're gonna see jumps in profits. But it's volatile, but you got to go with the flow. But I was thinking about that, and now I'm actually having fun because I go in there and I look at it. It's a little different.
Yeah. It's I would rather check. I check my whatever Nomics or my Coinbase app. Check the numbers. Check the market on the day. See what everything's doing.
Yep.
Watch a YouTube video or two. I would rather do that than watch the nightly news or anything to deal with politics. It's a great exercise in and overall I'm up right now, and
good.
Hopefully that holds true, but there's definitely worse ways to spend your time and money.
One of my motivating factors of getting into crypto, guys, this year was I said, if Trump is not in office, I'm taking because I made some good profits in the stock market, but I'm like, no, all hell's gonna break loose. Let me take this money out and go into crypto, and that was the best move I did. This is starting from this year. This is January, the beginning. I remember, and look, if I didn't do that, I mean, I don't know where I'll be at, but that was my push. That was. I just think there's manipulation in the stock market right now. and I hope the best for everything. You know, I'm
Oh,
not really, uh, like don't know a lot in investing. There was a couple friends of mine that told me no, invest in this one, and I got in low and I made good profits. So that what profits I made, I took it to crypto, and that's when it really like quadrupled. Man, I was like, what? So I'm like, hallelujah to that one. So now I'm all in it. So you know,
it's putting your money to work.
yeah,
And that's
put your
really
money to work. And to me, you've seen it probably, Jesse, too. It works here in crypto, man. Even even up and down, up and down. But it's like for me, it's up and down, up and down. But it's really going up than down.
yeah. I mean, in
Yeah,
technical analysis, we call it zoom out. You zoom
Yeah.
out, look at the bigger picture. And
when in
an uptrend.
doubt, zoom out. Yeah.
And yeah, if I may, I want to comment to that about investing in the crypto because a lot of people don't understand that it's more than just buying these weird shit tokens and hoping they go to the moon. I mean, the issue that we're dealing with here in our world right now is inflation is out of control, and your money doesn't buy what it used to, and you're also getting fuck all for your savings. I'm sorry. Can we swear on here?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right. So you get absolutely nothing from the bank that's using your money to lend out, and they make money on it, and they give you fucking nothing for it. I mean, if you're getting a quarter point right now in the bank account, and you're doing pretty damn good. And meanwhile, the inflation report just came out, says we're 5.3% inflation for the year? It's higher than that. And you can't even get inflation in your bank account. So you can take your money and deposit it on an exchange like Gemini. And you can deposit your US dollars, your fiat currency, and exchange it for a stable coin and earn 8%.
Yeah.
Savings. You don't have to buy a shit coin. You don't have to buy Bitcoin. You don't have to buy Shiba. You can just buy your USDC token, stake it, which is essentially a savings account, and just earn 8% per year. You're beating the rate of inflation. You're beating the bank rate, and you have access to it at any time, and you can send it anywhere instantly.
Yep.
Good point.
That's why we're cracking down on this thing.
Yeah. So where is what is your favorite exchange for staking and the like?
So I use Kraken primarily. They've got pretty good rewards for the tokens that I'm interested in. It's not for everybody. Gemini also has something that's similar to staking, but it's more like a lending program via a third party. I like the Kraken aspect of the staking rewards because it's on the Kraken exchange. It doesn't need their exchange. Outside of that, there's some apps like Celsius and Voyager, and I don't use Coinbase because I'm banned from Coinbase.
I think they started. Yeah, Coinbase just started, but
okay,
like real low compared to the other ones. Yeah, no,
right.
The other ones are really.
Yeah, I'm getting 4% on my Algorand at Coinbase, but I'm shopping around, and I'm liking what I see from Crypto.com. You can actually get a credit card, a debit card, and spend your crypto wherever.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing that, but hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's investing in the crypto is not just buying tokens. It's also a savings account, and that's the beautiful thing with smart chain and blockchain technology is your money's safe. It's right there. You can see it. It's verifiable. It knows when it goes in. It knows when it goes out. You know when it goes in. You know when it goes out, and it's making you money. Your money's working for you, and it's not going to crash when the market crashes because it's a stable coin. So it's pegged to the dollar, 1-to-1.
How do those work? How do they peg the stable coin to the dollar? I'm confused by that.
So there's a scandal going on right now in cryptocurrency land with Tether. You may have heard about it. Tether's the bank of cryptocurrency, basically.
Yeah.
You're buying cryptos with USDT, and right now they're trying to figure out, does Tether actually hold these trillions of dollars that they say they hold? So the principal idea of a stable coin is it's pegged to the dollar. It's 1-to-1, and it doesn't fluctuate. And it's so if you put $1,000 in US dollars in your account, you get a USDT version of $1,000 as well, minus your fees. So you can do whatever you want. It's just a way to convert your paper money, your fiat money, your US dollars, your Australian dollars, your euros, whatever, into a tradable asset that is convertible to a cryptocurrency that an exchange uses. So whether or not Tether is fully backed, we'll find out. But the rumor is they certainly are not. We will never know. So there's stable coins like USDC and a couple other exchange tokens, like Binance Smart Chain has a token, BNB, KuCoin has an exchange token, KCS token. So they're just various versions of their own exchange token that you can use to substitute for a dollar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a
that'll
good
be. Let's hope the Tether is on the up and up, because that could be very ugly. I'm confused. What is the best platform to buy on? I heard of Coinbase, but I heard maybe Celsius pays better, 4.5% your monthly, weekly. Yeah. So I think we just covered that. I didn't see when it came in, but yeah, there's so many different exchanges and apps out there that you can set up an account or a wallet on, whether it be Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, Celsius, Kraken.
There's a website, I'm not sure what it's called, but they have a chart where you can compare your token and your interest rates across all the exchanges. I don't know what it is off the top of my head because I don't really use it, but I know it's out there. If you do Google search for like best staking rewards across exchanges or something like that, you'll probably get a spreadsheet pop up.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
There's a lot
myself. So,
but some of them require you have to have your wallet connected to an exchange. Some of them require that you leave the coins on an exchange, and then some of them require that you have your own cold wallet that's separate from the network. So you got to do your research. Staking on the exchanges is the most riskiest way because you can possibly get your account hacked, but it's the easiest and most convenient way. And you can see all the rewards that you're getting on Coinbase and Voyager, Kraken, and Gemini, and you can get them almost instantly. So there's drawbacks. So be careful where you go to stake in because it's not usually instant. Sometimes you got to wait 3 days. Sometimes you got to wait 40 block cycles, which can be hours. So yeah, do your research. If the market starts to dump and you want to get your staked tokens off and it takes you 3 days, 3 days is a long time to wait when Bitcoin's just bleeding off thousands and thousands of dollars in percentage points every day. So yeah, do your research. It's worth the risk if you can manage the it's worth the reward if you can manage the risk.
I have some money, some coins that I bought on Uphold. I figured out they're in Portugal, but they're legit, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're legit.
Uphold.
Yeah.
I've taken some profit twice. Once it was like $6,000, the other one was like $8,000, and that money went back in. They're actually getting. I think you posted something about the tax aspects of things, and they're all going into that now.
Yeah, KYC. Everybody's doing KYC, which is know your customer protocols.
Yep.
And
So
those are the reputable exchanges, man. If you guys submit your ID, it's a safe place to send your money to because they're taking it serious.
Yeah. So that is a good question when it comes to taxes, as I've not been in this for a full calendar year or I haven't reached a taxable event yet. But how does that work? I mean, do you have a ledger system? How do you report all this? Because I have 4 or 5 different wallets. I'm on this swap and that swap, and I'm staked here and I'm staked there, and everything is a mess. And if I report this to my accountant, I feel like my my tax return is going to cost double.
I gotta be paying next year.
Yeah.
But
So, what advice do you have? I mean, do you have an accountant? Do you share your wallet with your accountant? What?
Well,
No, man, just get the software. There's a software that you can buy. That's the easiest way to do it. Just get the software. It works on API stuff, and you just link it to your accounts, and it'll pull down all your trades. It'll analyze your profit loss ratio and do it that way. Pay your taxes, boys and girls. Pay your taxes. That's the best way.
Definitely.
That's the best way to do it.
So there's a crypto tax software.
There's a few of them. There's multiple ones. I posted a link on the Facebook group, the one I use, and the reason that I use that one is because I was making leveraged trades on another exchange, and there was a certain software that wouldn't recognize those leveraged trades, so I had to find something that was able to capture all of those. So I posted that. That's what worked for me. And again, I use Kraken, Gemini, and those are the primary accounts that I use, and that's exactly what it worked for. So, yeah. Again, you got to do your research because there's a lot of you got to do your research.
Most
yeah,
definitely.
Uncle Sam always wants his money. Freaking
pay the man. Yep. Pay the man.
So, Danny, have you ever made this call to your used car manager? Hey, Bob, Danny, D Dents here. Sorry, I'm not going to make it in today. Bitcoin is up. So I'm just not, I don't see myself pushing any dents today.
Yeah, well, that's good that you say that. Yes, I probably would do that to my dealers, but I don't know about retiring. I don't know. Us Dent guys, I'll slow down somewhat, but retiring, I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'll stay more active. But if and when it does get to that point, trust me, I'm gonna be chilling to the point where I'm just like relaxing a little more, but more managing my business aspect of things. Because I can see myself being in this PDR business and then just like, okay, guys, I'm done. See you. Bye. Like, where's my brothers? Where my Dent brothers at? You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe I'll just start visiting everybody now. Then, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Hey, I want to throw this out there because I just realized, we stepped on the Ginger Brothers' toes here tonight. I think we had some overlap. So sorry to Andy and Brandon Schmitz. If you guys have never seen the Ginger Bros Dent show, recommend it. Andy and Brandon.
I got to check his show out.
Andy and Brandon are awesome.
Yeah, Brandon, awesome guys.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's hard to lock these two down. You got to find a slow time in the market. Everything's kind of in a consolidation period here tonight, and they're staring at 7 screens at a time, checking their TA and making sure.
This is true.
So I guess it depends on how deep everybody goes. I'm not that guy, but I'm afraid to. So there's a software called TradingView, and that gives you all these technical analysis tools. The Fibonacci retracements, the 20-day moving averages, all these things that I'm like starting to nerd out on, and I'm really afraid if I get the software that I'm going to need a better chair in front of my computer because I'm going to be sitting there forever.
You get a sit-stand desk, man. Sit-stand desk.
Okay.
Yeah. Just hang in there.
That's why I've got 3 monitors, and on one monitor I've got 2 charts up with a chat on the side, and then the live stream going on in the one I'm looking at right now.
Do you have an Apple iWatch too? Maybe.
I do not. No, I do not.
Because this way you're working at that, like.
Yeah. So I almost got 7 screens going. 7. I got 5.
Hot diggity.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet, but yeah, I'm constantly checking. I have like 3 apps that I'm like, bam, bam, and checking to see, So
yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'll open this, open that, watch a YouTube video from this guy or that guy. Do you guys have any YouTube channels or informational resources that you would recommend?
I have that I follow. I'll post it up on our page, but there's like 2 or 3 guys that I like because they're very technical. They just don't talk out of their heads, They're like Jesse. They this in 20 days, 2 weeks, and they're same thing. They're just giving some advice with no responsibilities,
Yeah.
And
not financial advice.
Yeah, not financial advice. It's all
informational,
entertainment.
educational purposes only.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch out for the guys that have a promo for deposit a Bitcoin and get $500 credit. Doing that stuff. I don't
Scammers.
recommend. Yeah.
Good point.
They're not necessarily scammers, but man, they can manipulate the market. They can get their Bitcoin O face on and then get you all excited thinking the market's going to pump, and then they sell off on you, and they have that power. And what people don't realize is these fucking YouTubers who are promoting these buy bits and stuff like that is they get a profit from your trading. So no matter what you do, they get a percentage of your trading. So if you go on and you get fucking liquidated, they get paid from you getting liquidated.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that. So you're constantly paying these Bitcoin shillers a percentage of your trades, taking these promo codes. And don't trade leverage, boys and girls. Don't trade leverage. Don't trade leverage.
Isn't that what you said? You had to get a special software because you were trading leverage.
Yeah. It's exactly right. Don't do it. Nothing good comes from leverage trading.
Well, at least you get to learn a new software, I guess.
It's fun. I love charting, dude. I get up in the morning and I chart, and I place my trades and I set alerts. And once you understand the software, man, you can decide if you want to marry it or if you just want to date it. And I strongly suggest if you're running a dent business that you just kind of casually date it because it's fucking addicting.
Yeah. Jesse, you still a metal man?
Well, yeah, I'm still pushing.
Jesse's a metal man. Long time metal man.
That's right.
That's good.
Yeah, man, you got to do something when you retire, man. I've been doing this too long. My body's falling apart, so it's time to put the fingers to work instead of the shoulders to work.
That's it.
But it's something that it's once you can learn, if you understand charting and cryptocurrency, it's exchangeable to Forex, it's exchangeable to commodities, it transfers to everything. So you're not just limited to crypto. You can do everything.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, there's a guy on YouTube that I like a lot. His name is Austin Hilton, and he is, he was background in stock trading, and he does like some of the shit coins, as you would say, but his approach, the way he breaks down things, it's much better than these pump YouTubers that are trying to get a piece of every trade or whatever, and you'll see I love the one, they put out these absolutely preposterous, video titles like Shiba Inu is gonna reach $5 like tomorrow.
Like they call him, what do you call it, a catch or something like that?
I just call it the crypto face, man. Crypto face.
Yeah. So just be careful.
I think we're smart. The clickbait taglines.
Yeah, clickbait. That's it. Yeah, it's like, come on.
Madness, pure madness. All right. Wow. So yeah, be aware of that, guys. And then I don't know.
What brought you into crypto? Why? I mean, you're new. What brought you into crypto? What was the allure?
You know what it really was? Gary V. Are you familiar with Gary V? He's laughing at I want to talk to you for hours and see how many times you laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
So no, Gary V had a NFT project, and he's like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be fucking huge. You gotta get in, and whatever. His advice, his content, however you want to say it, throughout the years has been good for me. So I figured I'll check this out and try to support him. And I never bought one of his NFTs anyway, but I did set up various wallets in order to prepare for said event. And it was just like, once it finally came to it, I just wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And then I started dabbling in here and there. And a guy at a bar was talking about crypto, and he's like, yeah, you got to check out this Hex. So I bought Hex at like 2 cents, and it fucking exploded. And, I took some profits, bought some other stuff. And then I FOMO'd back, that was at like whatever, around 20 cents. And then it kept climbing. And then I FOMO'd in, and, I don't know. It's consolidating right now, and we'll see if it skyrockets back up. But I'm locked into my stakes until who knows when, and some are longer than others. But we'll see what happens. But
so did you say locked into a stake?
Yeah. So with Hex, there is protocol within the smart contract that states, if you end your stake early, you will forfeit a portion of the interest that you earned. And depending on, how early, if you do it before halfway, you'll lose part of your principal. So it's designed to make people do what they say they're going to do, so that they hold through the end of their stake.
Sure.
And that is the key to their success, I suppose, because when you do have these run-ups, not as much of a percentage of people are selling off because they're locked into their stakes. Very clever, Don. Very clever. That was pure coincidence. But
the Hex tab. Hey, that's why he invested. Now I got it.
maybe I was like, hey, I like these guys. No,
that's cool.
But yeah. So I think when you have these run-ups, you're not selling off like whatever. A couple weeks ago is back up in the 40s, 49 cents. If I would have ended my stake, I would have got out at 49 cents, but I would have lost all that interest and some of my principal, depending on which stakes I canceled. So, well, now it's back down to 37, and, when my stake ends, I don't know. I still have another month or whatever before it ends, and we'll see what happens. But who knows?
Enjoy the ride.
The ride's half the fun. The ride's half the fun. The other half is taking the profit.
I mean, look at Bitcoin. Who would have ever thought?
Oh man!
Like all these people that got in Bitcoin when their shit was like what, $1, $20, even
$100.
$100, yeah. Look.
I remember I tried to figure it out when it was $1. I think I was listening to the Clark Howard show, if anybody knows who that is.
Yeah.
And somebody called in talking about, Bitcoin's $1. And he was like, you're a fucking idiot. Don't buy Bitcoins. Be conservative. Go to Costco, whatever his whole spiel is. But and he was so adamant against it that I was like, I have to look into it now. Right. And that's why I bought Shiba Inu. Another guy I know that is in love with this, that, and the other. And we were talking crypto. Dent guy Rise, shout out. He was like, Shiba Inu is the biggest piece of shit coin. If a shit coin took a shit, it would be Shiba Inu. And I was like, I'm buying some. You can't be that passionate about something without there being some sort of steam there. And I had to play with the fire. So we'll see where that takes us too.
Dogecoin was like that. I got it at 001, and people were like, oh no, so I said, fuck it, let me throw $500 on it. I'm gambling, you know. And man, it started climbing, and then I'm like, all right, let me throw another 1,000. Next thing you know, I'm like, what? I'm like, it just skyrocketed. So
you see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that long run up.
There's your shitcoin right there.
Yeah. Looks familiar.
So it could go back up to here.
Let's hope. What is that? 3.8?
It's 5,000. 5,000. I'm sorry. 0.0000005 gazillionths of a cent.
yeah.
I mean, it's not even a penny. It's less.
Not even a penny.
Yeah, it's way less than a penny.
That's why if you put $300, you get like 15 million.
Like a trillion of these things.
Yeah. But it's just something that you dabble.
So yeah, it's coming up here, and this is what we call bull flag.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see the flag taking shape, like so. So now we got our bull flag pattern, and we can take a measured move of this. So it's already broken all-time highs, but right here, this blue line is the all-time high for Shiba Inu. So we'll take a measured move. There's two ways to do it. You can take a measured move of the opening of the wedge, and it'll probably break out somewhere about here. Breaking out is the price action of the candle. These are called candles, these red and green thingies right here. This is the price action, touching, bouncing around. And it'll probably break out over here. I got some oscillators that are kind of giving me an idea of what this token might do. But if it does, on the 1 hour, we're almost up to back to previous all-time highs. That would bring us to a measured move of 45.80. So if you entered this trade, this would be your take profit area right here.
In the fours.
And that's
there
not
you go.
Advice.
Not financial advice, informational, educational purposes only, folks.
Education and entertainment.
Oh, entertainment. Yeah.
Totally. Infotainment.
Infotainment.
Money printer.
Are you not infotained?
Money printer technology.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's where I want to get with that, like Jesse's doing, because that's when you really start knowing your stuff and you could kind of fine tune things. When you do that, that's when you be like,
that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. When I see him make that bull flag, and I know he's going to take the back end of the triangle because I've watched that many fucking YouTube videos now. So, but then you could do Elliott wave theory on that. You could do all these other possibilities, and I'm afraid, man. I'm gonna end up. It's gonna be below zero here this winter. I'm gonna go on to Udemy or whatever, and buy a course on frickin' TradingView and
go ahead, dude. Make sure you share your secret.
Then I have to buy 5 more screens and I guess a sit-stand desk. I thought I would just need a better chair, but I don't know. See the things you learn along the way.
It'll look good in your room there with the LEDs and all that.
Oh yeah. Well, shit. Who knows? Dents and dreams might turn into crypto dreams.
Hey.
But yeah,
You
that's the
know?
point of the show. This
Yeah.
is a dreams section of Dents and Dreams, and use the.
Listen, I'm gonna bring up a chart. I'm an admin in another online community on Telegram, and I try to keep the new people safe and sound and grounded. One of the things that you can do to start investing if you want to trade is what's called the 3% rule. And basically what you're doing is you're taking, you're entering a trade and you're only going to have a target of 3%. So you say you put $100 into a trade. As soon as you hit 3%, you close the trade, you take your profits and you walk away. And you compound that $103 that you got into the next trade. So you're trading with $103 now. So you take 3% from that, which brings it to like $1.40 or something like that. So you take your profits every 3%, you keep compounding that. And over the course of, multiple trades at 3%, starting with $100, by the end of the year, I think you could have a potential net income of $300,000.
That's nuts, dude. Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
And 3% doesn't sound like much, but 3% compounded over the course of a year, every day.
So that's 3% every day. Huh.
Yeah. 3%. I gotta find this damn thing. Hang on, I got it right here.
Every day, yeah.
Here, another thing. So yeah, there's more than one way to trade. If you do decide to get into trading, but have a plan, man. That's the plan. So you're trading 3%, and that's it. You're not going to go in 5. You're not going to go in 7. If it moons, you're breaking the plan, and you FOMO in, then you're going to get wrecked. So stick to the plan. But 3% on $100 every year will get you the $300,000. Man, I can't find it, but it's out there. Actually, I can probably do this.
That's why we did that page.
And you can do this in the morning. I mean, once you understand TA and trading and technical analysis.
So you buy in, and then you just set your stop loss.
Yep.
Huh.
That's right. It's that easy. Once you there's another application on a website called Three Commas, and you can set your take profits and your stop losses individually. So you can set it 3% every single time, and you'll nail the trades, and you'll get your profit, and you don't have to babysit it because it's automated. It's ready to go.
That's cool.
You can turn $100 into $300,000
with 3% profits, compounding 3% profits
every
day. But so then you're putting those profits on the line then again every single day.
Every single day. That's the other thing is understanding.
What if you lose 3%? Do you set a stop loss at 3%?
Yeah.
So the most you'll lose is 3%.
That's right.
Then you have to start over at the old number again.
Yeah, you have to determine that. It's based on your trading profile. I recommend trading having a risk profile of 1% of your portfolio. So if you have, say, $10,000, you can make 100 trades and still and lose. If you had $10,000 and you made 100 trades and you still lost every single trade, you wouldn't be out entirely.
Are you factoring fees into that? Because when ETH fees or gas fees are through the fucking roof.
No, those are different. When you talk about ETH fees and gas fees, you're talking about decentralized exchanges and swapping tokens. What I'm talking about is trading on a centralized exchange, where those are a percentage of your trade. It's a percentage of your position. So I think like Kraken is a quarter percent. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure what it is. They're so small that I don't even worry about them. Those are all calculated in at the end of the year when you do your taxes. But yeah, Ethereum, the gas fees over there are just absolutely fucking insane, and that's a whole decentralized aspect of cryptocurrency that a lot of people are dabbling into.
Yeah. Now you use what trade platform you use for that? TD Trade?
TradingView?
Which one though? TD trade.
No, I'm using 3 commas to link to an exchange. So like TD Ameritrade is your exchange.
TD America.
And then you can use 3 commas to link to TD Ameritrade. And you can also use your Kraken account to link to 3 commas, and then your Gemini account, and then your Coinbase account. And you can trade within 3 commas on all your platforms.
Dude, you should become a freaking crypto guru, man, instead of pushing Dents, man. Make money on, the PDR world.
Alejandro, Alex wants to know, so where do I put my $100?
Yeah, right. Like that, Alejandro.
I wish I could tell you, man, because I'm still trying to figure out where to put mine.
Yeah. It's a plan. Like you said, it's a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes time, effort, and education.
Yeah.
You gotta learn all of these finer nuances. And that's like I say, part of what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna be building out a 7-screen fucking setup here.
Yeah.
But
here we go.
But if I do that, who knows? Who knows? Maybe 3%. Then I will have 3 commas.
3% daily gains right here. This is the chart.
There it is. Here's where you put your $100. You go to 103.
Yep. Alejandro, check it out. This is how you do it.
Look at that. Day 252, you're up to 166,000. And you net out at 171. Oh, man.
Dude.
So I was off. I was wrong. It was 171 grand, not 300 grand.
Still.
Well, that's only day 252, not 365.
There's still another.
You got another 113 days.
Yeah.
So it's doable. It's modest. Fast money.
Even half of that is a home run.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I pay myself every month with my crypto profits. I take a percentage of my crypto profits and I pay myself every month. Every month.
Hot diggity.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Wow.
So. Yeah, then you have staking too. So I'm staked across multiple assets. I mean, it's the web can get wide and deep. It's how far you want to go.
No doubt. Well, we're going to be going far. You just blew my fucking mind with that 3% deal right there. That's very interesting. All right. Well, we're well over the standard hour podcast. Any parting words or advice for anyone?
Well, first of all, if you guys want to get on our page, just I guess they got to get the
links in the description below, and you'll have to I think you have to request to join. And
yeah, we have some rules on there, simple rules, man rules, put your big what we put to Jesse.
Put your big boy pants on.
Put on, that's one of them, and just we keep it nice in there, and
with any Facebook, it should be, don't be a dick.
Yeah.
There's too much drama.
Yes.
Go somewhere else for your drama.
Yeah.
We don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be more active once I get moved in and settled down. I'll be a little more active in the group, and I post trade setups and stuff like that. So I want to see you guys make some money. I want to try to make everybody some money too.
The same thing.
It's a lot of fun, but just go slow, take it easy. If you're new, man, just DCA. So step number 1, if you're new, just DCA in. Just buy Bitcoin, get Ethereum, and just settle on those 2. Figure out what percentage you want to hold. Buy every week, buy every 2 weeks, buy once a month, but always be buying ABB. And if you start to trade, don't paper trade in the beginning so you're not losing any money. Do it on the side so you're not risking anything. And then once you make 5 trades in a row that you actually profit on, then you might want to consider putting a $10 trade out, and don't go any higher than $10. And see if you can make $10 turn into $100, then by all means port your portfolio and start trading. But stick to DCAing, staking the coins. Don't FOMO. Don't chase green candles. And more importantly, manage your risk. Ask the Facebook group questions. Tony's a really smart guy. Sucker couldn't have him tonight. But ask the group questions. Tony's pretty active on there. He's been picking up the slack. He's pretty sharp. So yeah, credit due where it's definitely earned. So trust Tony. He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, and the biggest one for me, and still rings true, is just don't invest more than you're willing to lose.
Yeah.
Especially when you're starting out.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, I got my ass kicked in the beginning. Yeah. I got wrecked, but now I hodl strong. I got diamond hands. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Diamond. That one.
I don't recommend diamond hands. I strongly recommend avoiding the fucking memes, man. Stay away from the memes. Don't diamond hands. Don't hodl till you die. Don't FOMO in. The memes will get you fucking wrecked, man. The memes will always get you wrecked.
Oh yeah.
Because if you have diamond hands, you're never selling. And if you want to watch that candle just fucking bleed off, by all means, kill yourself right now, because man, that's just insanity, man. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, don't buy the memes. Don't buy the memes. Sell the memes.
Sell the memes. Well, I think with that, I don't know if there's a better way we can sum everything up, So I appreciate you guys joining us today. Thanks to everyone for watching or listening or however you do it. Join the PDR for Crypto group for more info. Links in the description. Yep. And if you're going to start dabbling, I put a little Coinbase link in there too. And I think if you join, we both get $10 or some shit like that. I don't know. So check it out. And more questions. If you want good answers, go to the group. If you want bad answers, give me a call. Until next time, everyone, live your dreams.
God bless. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.